Hello and welcome back to Deus Ex Mankind Divided, and when we last left off, Adam Jensen somehow became involved in a drug investigation. Well, I'm not quite sure why we're doing this, but now it's too late to quit as the saying goes, and I also want to finally arrive at Golem City today. That would be great, yes. Even though it's probably not a very nice place to be in, but at least you don't have to take residence there just yet. Of course, only our connection with Interpol actually saves us from deportation. Yeah, something else to keep in mind naturally. I guess then we continue right away, and we also need to consider how we want to take over the situation down here in the sewers, because, well, I suppose we're here to make contact with a dissident of some type. Maybe they're working against their will here, maybe they're slave labor, I have no idea frankly. But of course, this is the crime family, the Georgian one I believe. So we already upset them to a certain degree, so why stop here? I guess it's our way of thinking, and the organized crime, and we are an Interpol officer. I mean, it's not technically our department because we are engaged in anti-terrorism operations. For the most part. Yeah, well, regardless, it's just here we can do, but I think we should refresh our memory by taking a look at the objectives indeed. Okay, we did learn about this in the pocket secretary someplace. Okay, so the female chemist here someplace. Wasn't that great? Let her down, and we saw at least the one goon with a shotgun, yes. And one guy with a shotgun up here. Hazmat suit inside. And all of this looks like a bulletproof glass, I would assume. Where else would it be?
Escort the chemists out of here. Who's messing with us?
Go, but it's probably nothing.
It's probably nothing, yes. I should hope so. Okay, two people. Where can we proceed from here, incidentally? I'm not sure. These people are not known to climb ladders, for that matter. Yeah, it was nothing, right? It was absolutely nothing. Okay, I'm not quite sure because, the pipe maybe? Alright, we can use the pipe to get over here and then what? There's not a goon waiting for us. Yes, very shady goons apparently. Okay, there's ladder down back here. There's a pipe we can use. Anything else? Camera. Of course they're working all the way back here. Where else would they be working? Okay, we could just kill some people, I suppose. Because it's organized crime. But then again, we're a law enforcement officer, so we don't really shoot to kill, unlike the Prague cops around here. Problem is, of course, we don't have any energy for that. That's impossible to make happen for us. Speaking of which, these could be useful. Maybe. We also have 16 of our healing items, even better. And we're also carting this battle rifle around, which I will probably put in storage before we make our way to Golem City, because ammo situation is probably terrible.
Things are just as they should be.
Reminds me of that oral cemetery song.
Cemetery song, yeah. Okay, whatever you talk about, yes, sir. I don't really care right now. Well, really, darkness doesn't hide us. It's not Riddick, so... Yeah, it's not Riddick, so we have to do something else here. Technically speaking, it should be dark enough not to arouse any suspicion, but of course we don't know about this just yet. Yeah, that's what I thought, right? Yeah, we did see something here. Suspicious, yeah, but it's only one guy and they don't climb ladders, thankfully. Well, maybe it is not the way to go after all. I think it's the same guy we attracted previously, I think. Yeah, of course they aren't that blind. Yeah, it was nothing. Well, we can just eat all the bio cells and then just sneak over here, but we only have 9 of them right now.
Nothing important.
Everything is very open back here, because all the patrols are super tightly paced as customary in this game.
Might have a partial here.
Well, we could create a distraction by blowing up some barrels, couldn't we?
Things happening.
Take a team through the tunnels later.
If I were at terminal, where would I be? Back here, I would figure in the small room. Maybe. Also, so that must be the high security portion of this place, I guess. Also, this could lead to someplace interesting. Maybe.
There's something underhanded going on here.
Yeah, it's called a drug lab. Okay. How does it connect? I don't really see it because you don't have night vision without the smart vision ability, of course. Is there something from upstairs? Yeah, it's all about neon, right? So, assuming we use our bio cells to sneak over here, then we have some servers and a goon to play with. Okay, and line of sight obstruction from back here. And the camera doesn't swing all the way to this position, that's something.
Might have a partial here.
Yeah, the patrols are just too tightly paced in this game. It's just the nature of the situation here, frankly. Okay, but I suppose,
A few lights wouldn't hurt.
I guess we go for it. And try to. Maybe it is not necessary after all, who knew?
I saw something over here.
What? Wow, fantastic. Wasn't that great? Okay, they're searching now. Well, it doesn't matter, I suppose. Okay, whatever, it happens because I was just half a second too slow, I believe. Half a second too slow on that shit. Of course, that would be. Well, of course, well, what gives, I guess. It's organized crime, but gives.
Anomaly detected.
Yeah, get in here, please.
Trace program initiated. Access
A
granted.
little bit embarrassing, maybe, but then again, sometimes you just fail. I have no idea where that thing is. Well, we could do that. Then again, seems a bit excessive for a law enforcement officer, but these people evidently shoot to kill. But we don't want to hit these chemists here, you know, in the crossfire. We're here to complete our investigation, ideally. Okay, then. Well, if our life is on the line, then we... Oh, wow.
Fucking smart.
Yeah, right. Okay, so... What? Who is seeing us right now? I'm not sure. There must be someone on the other side then, I suppose. Okay, nothing of interest on your body. Yeah, okay, of course, if you're stealthy, we're not invisible if you step right in front of someone. But it was just half a second too slow once again. Like, everything has to be absolutely perfectly timed in this game, no exceptions. And there was another piece of evidence as to why that is the case. Yeah, everything has to be timed perfectly here in this game, unlike Human Revolution. That's a little bit unfortunate sometimes if I do this to myself.
What the fuck is Swan cleaning? Don't see anything.
I did hear the gunfire, right? He shot me with a shotgun, so that was less ideal, maybe.
No, this doesn't feel good.
I think we're just creating headaches for ourselves, because we have, like, how many people on the bottom floor? Of course, not everyone is an armed goon, but still. It's still pretty substantial opposition here, by all accounts. I think we should just disrupt the entire operation somehow. But no, Adam, you goddamn fuck! Why do you keep doing this? Oh, unbelievable. Oh, the third time this has happened, probably, I think, if I'm not misremembering. And we also gave away our height advantage, now of course we did.
Bad fucking timing.
Might have a partial here.
People want a new thrill. We provided them.
Okay. We're done.
Tempting to try the neon, but I should not.
Yeah, it's not good for you, is it though? Okay, hopefully we can still make it up here.
I think the worst is over.
Again, right? It's just... Adam snapped the fucking cover. What does it take, man? It wasn't nearly as finicky in Human Revolution und Deus Ex 4 even, which was a mobile port.
Nothing here. I'm almost.
Stop fucking jumping over these railings without my input, you idiot. Thank you very much. That would be great. Okay, can we please maintain some measure of composure here? That would be great as well, wouldn't you think? So there goes all of our bioses already, as you can tell. We really make it unnecessarily hard on ourselves here. We should just kill all these criminals, you know. We really should do exactly that. Then again, we're law enforcement officers. It would be not proper for us to do, I guess. Yeah, okay, so anyone else here playing hide and seek with us? Well, the camera is deactivated and there's someone back here. Weil I'm not sure who that is. We're looking for a female chemist, don't we? I think we should just put a stop to the entire drug lab operation and just knock out all these goons here and leave them for the park cops to arrest. We can certainly give them a tip, can we not? That may be a proper way to do it, frankly, instead of sneaking around here. Awkwardly. Good reach there on your hands, Adam.
No, this doesn't feel good.
Of course, it used the same button. Yes, we have a very stubborn back here. So we want to shut down the neon reactor, I see. Yeah, well, also slave labor, presumably. Wow. It's marked as neutral, and I don't think we're actually in the correct area. We have to be to the other side here playing with all these goons, don't we? Maybe we don't? Well, I guess we could introduce ourselves. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Why are you attacking us? What did Neo
We approached from the back, actually, didn't we?
Don't be so surprised. I've seen what your product does to Augs. Neon was bound to draw attention.
I have no idea what you're talking about. This is a private lab.
Ach, don't give me that bullshit, lady.
Give me one good reason.
Oh, it doesn't work any longer. We have continued to use.
For starters, because I can move a lot faster than you. So how about neither of us do anything rash just yet?
What is it you expect from me? I'm just a chemist here.
But to shut down that stupid lab here, no, that's what we're here for.
You make a product that kills people. I'm not leaving until that's no longer possible. And you're gonna help me.
One way or
Why would
another.
I help you? People have a right to disconnect from the world. To do whatever they want to their minds, their bodies. I see no reason why that should stop.
Ah, I see. I see. No. I'm not giving you an option, lady.
I'm not giving you an option. Either you help me sabotage this lab, or I stuff you in a tank and drown you in your own product.
I think it's time for security to see you out now. Here to destroy us! Hypocrite!
We were asking for it, lady. How about you take a sleep there? Well, so that's what you get for the confrontational approach, but I'm done smooth talking people. We're here to shut down this lab, and I will do exactly that. You got them stupid chemist. I really thought she was held against her will, but apparently I was utterly mistaken. I was utterly mistaken about this. Well, it's her fault, not mine. It really isn't, right? Alrighty then. Well, she was asking for it, I'm sorry. I'm not making any excuses here. So now we need to shut down the neon reactor, which is probably back here. Yeah, no regret, no remorse, nothing whatsoever, so why should we feel bad about this? I like it all. I just don't see why. I think 2 years and also the events of human revolution have hardened us sometimes. To a certain degree as well, wouldn't you think?
We can question the chemists later.
Yeah, this is probably the neon reactor, isn't it? Maybe it is. Well, let's just find out for good, shall we not? Maybe also raid some of these caches. Level 5, sure.
Anomaly detected.
This is ridiculous.
Initiated.
I really hate this, right? They want us to use these multitudes very badly. I guess there was some microtransaction in the game that would allow you to get more of those crafting parts, maybe. I do know you can still buy Praxis kits incidentally, which is why they're also 10,000 bucks now. I would suppose. Most likely. And 5 seconds, immediately, only 5 seconds, grace period. That's the delight their game.
Anomaly detected.
Was not nearly as terrible in the first game, you know.
Initiated. Access
Yeah.
granted.
Okay, whatever. Open the stupid keypad finally.
I haven't found anything by now.
I'm sure we can deactivate this thing here somehow without her cooperation, which was not forthcoming anyway. Yeah, these are just storage tanks. We can make them boom, I guess. That's an option. Or we could just push random buttons and see what happens. Also works, I suppose. Okay, just enabled power to this panel here, for which we do have the code, I believe. No, we don't. When did that happen? We did read something about that. Well, security level 1, so we should be able to manage without too much frustration. Coming here up to this point was surprisingly frustrating.
Anomaly detected.
Just
Trace program initiated.
well, I don't have to read myself.
Anomaly detected. Trace program
just-
initiated.
50%, 15%.
Anomaly detected.
Doesn't make any difference, of course.
Trace program initiated.
Better use those multi-tools,
Access
player,
granted.
right? Yeah, there we go. So, okay, what we can make happen here? Trigger network, empty tank. Yeah, get rid of the stupid stuff inside, please. Yeah, and then should we do something about the chemists over here and their guards? We probably should do this, right? Okay, what's here? Trigger network alarm, whatever that means. I'm not quite sure it would give us what we need here. Yeah, okay, well, that was an interesting approach. I don't want to smooth talk my way through everything, you know. And there we go, she was really asking for it, no remorse whatsoever. That wasn't against her will in the slightest. Okay, did we disable the stupid thing finally? Yeah, we have indeed, right? Okay, well, there's multiple ways to do this. You can smooth talk your way into shit here, or yeah, we just shut down the entire thing the hard way. Punching her right in her face. Pretty ugly face if I do this to myself. Yeah, what happens if we trigger the network alert, by the way? Because the security system is already offline, isn't it? Beats me, to be honest. I mean, it will restart the operation if we don't shut it down for good, you know? Like destroying the reactor for starters. Yeah, I'm not with one guy, of course. Anything of interest back here? Well, we can find out. I think we should probably shut this down for good here, like properly. What do you think? It's just a matter of using our tools correctly.
Nothing here, Fratishka. You okay? We will check the lab footage. Wouldn't be surprised if Zanabog was really Otar. He is crafty. Count didn't add
Maybe I'm also crafty, at least I'm trying my best here.
Tempting to try the neon, but I should not.
Keep an eye on this.
Ja, it's a menu repeater as a reminder. Okay, leave it to the proper authorities to knock them out, I guess.
Little surprised that doctor agreed to keep working for us.
And then I fucking missed, of course. Wow, hier die Ulmer in rumrupping. Left, maybe, okay. Panic, yes. Wow, panic all you want there. Yeah, well, we're not here to kill you specifically, but need to be arrested, I would figure. Yeah, there we go, and find the other hostiles in the area knocked out. Well, I sure hope so, because stun gun darts, they're kind of pricey, aren't they? Should probably also confiscate these weapons, but we cannot carry them. And otherwise, they have nothing here. Yeah, we came here to shut down this drug operation of yours.
What a shitty day.
Yeah, it's a pretty shitty day. And apparently you're not forced to work against your will, you're doing this willingly. Yeah, panic, 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 because they're invisible back here. And these people are technically marked as hostile to me. But all of this is pretty shameful here, and we are getting your stuff from Versa alive. Well, considering what happened in Deus Ex 4, I wouldn't be surprised if they're supplying this here willingly as well, with full knowledge of this entire operation. Panic ending, right? Okay, maybe we can talk to some of them, but I don't think so because they keep seeing me. Okay, then, if you want to panic, there's a bio cell, I think it's a good idea. And of course, the old news here from yesterday. Yeah, but what's that, sir?
I'm innocent, I swear.
Innocent, yeah? You're innocent, you're making goddamn drugs big here.
I have money. Don't hurt me. Do not hurt me. I never did anything. No.
Okay, so I've had it with these people. Be quiet already and don't resist arrest.
Brave. I have children.
Don't resist arrest. Yeah, that's what happens. Well, we should probably give the cops a tip. I don't think they would listen to us because they are corrupt incidentally. They're probably fully aware of this drug operation going down here in the sewers. Okay, so now we shut down the reactor and now we can find out what happens if we trigger the network alert. I'm curious. I mean, the option is here. But the reactor is still intact, isn't it? I'm not quite sure if this accomplished anything, frankly. I don't think so. I think it was well executed, or maybe not. Yeah, and also steer the proceeds here. That would be a good idea. Okay, I was really expecting the female chemist would be just held against the world here, but apparently it was utterly mistaken. Goons have been knocked out, and now we give the cops a tip and hope they do something about that. That would be a good idea. Yeah, I think it's a way to get back here, maybe. If you want to do some platforming, of course. There we go, that's what I thought. All in a day's work for Adam Jensen. Well, maybe we should take a shower before we head out and also put our battle rifle in storage. And it was indeed right next to our apartment. Well, I'm tempted to check out the machine gun. Yeah, there was something of interest back here in the back alley. I did see that. Right, and now we should have the means to actually jump up here. Well, maybe it's worth a detour. It's just around the corner in this ghetto of ours. And as a reminder, we're an Interpol officer, but we still have to... Yeah, can we tell the cops about that?
You check out. Paperwork is up to date and you can freely cross this checkpoint.
Well, thank you, but what about the operation? No interest in that, I see. Well, I'm not surprised in the slightest, but okay. Yeah, the house of the machine god. Let's just see if we cannot access this in some way or another. I would suppose we need a key card, which we don't possess right now. And this seems pretty high, probably too high to build a little crate angle. Yeah, most likely. So we come back later, I would assume. They have a pretty big appetite for power. They need tons of juice back here. And we already checked out the brewery or the booze shop, so I don't think this would be possible. No, I don't think we're getting in here that way. But I'm not giving up that easily. There's usually ways to go in this game, even if they're not immediately apparent. Through the sewers maybe, or through the subway station. Well, it could be possible. It is conceivable. Well, we could give this a spin. As long as the cops don't start shooting.
Wonderful.
Yeah, wonderful, right?
Unless you're looking for trouble,
Keep moving, Clank.
Wow, thank you. I was expecting a rifle butt to the face, like immediately. How polite of you. Yeah, through here maybe.
Push you aside for your augment. We want you to...
Well, it doesn't lead directly underneath the house of the machine gun, but there could be a connection here regardless. We don't know, of course. And two people manning something. Well, I don't think he would care. The cops cannot see, so what's the problem? There's no problem. So why don't we try that? Maybe also get some data caches along the way. Yeah, of course there will be the firewall back here somewhere, I'm sure.
Access granted.
Yeah, DDD should be heard, but no one is any wiser, which is good. Yeah, okay, well, police officers are in here maybe, could be. Oh, we find out pretty shortly, won't we?
Well, let me tell you,
Oh,
the next
indeed,
time
these
that
are two
little
cops.
bastard comes in to complain about not having access to his locker, I'm going to shove him in it and leave him there.
I know, right? Have a sense of priorities. So we took over the break room for a while. Big deal. We're trying to keep some semblance of control over this part of town.
Yes, well, you already know what I think. We should stamp down on this place. Hard.
Well, we're already doing that.
I guess the city doesn't want to spark something we can't handle. Desperate people are capable of desperate things.
We can handle whatever they throw at us.
Well, pretty confident there, I see, officer. Well, so there we go. Exactly what we expected here from the police forces, right? It's pretty ballsy, but I may go for it. Why does Adam keep doing this? Like, presenting his face? I'm not sure. But he does evidently. Yes, we can just sneak past her if we want to do this, but then again, these cops evidently just heard him talking. So what gives, I guess. I'm not sure this is silent, but the other cop is too far away and we also close the door. Okay, rifle and a mine template. Really? Why would they need a mine template? Evidently they do. Pocket Secretary, don't mind if we do. Interesting. Could be useful information. EP grenade, yes, these are very useful. Also stun gun ammo, so these I don't shoot to kill all the time, just most of the time. That's the distinction here. And some crafting parts. So good thing we checked then, huh? Times 2 eben. Really? A 3.5-inch floppy drive in 2029, and a CD-ROM drive? That's a Toshiba drive, by the way. Also, yeah, das ist CD-ROM. Oh, nee, das ist so eine DVD-Drive, I would think. Okay, dann, yeah, that seems a little bit antiquated. Even today, the floppy drives have been dead for, like, what, 10 years at least? Maybe 15 years at this point in time. And optical media is on the way out. Except for Blu-ray, but even then, most people are streaming these days. Yeah, everything's offline, they did say as much, of course. Well, eventually her absence will be noticed, but since we only knock out people and she was wearing a helmet, I guess once she wakes up, it will be fine. Yeah, well, it's a bit strange, but then again we have these conveniently event-sized positions, I guess. Okay, then, so we have reached the server room. Why? I'm not quite sure. We're not here just steal items. I was actually looking for a way to get into the house of the machine god, or the church of the machine god. Which is maybe not happening right now. At least not until we return from Golem City. Oh, yeah, right, of course it should be visible for here. I think it happened at Deus Ex 4, and also in Human Revolution they saw the body through the grate in the door indeed, right? Is there anything else of importance back here? Otherwise we can just bypass her. Don't need to crush all the bones, just some of the bones. Yeah, nothing of interest, right? Also an alert panel, of course, and okay, what is that? I think it's then fire suppression system, maybe. I think it is. It could be. Is it something we can interact with? No, we cannot, so it must be an automatic fire suppression system. Interesting, but not really what we came here for. So, you don't care, you certainly don't care, so why would anyone else care for that matter?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Maybe a little bit unnecessary, but he comes to shoot a kill, right? Even for hacking. It's a capital offense, I guess. Oh. There was someone back here, well, he doesn't mind, so...
We have done the best we can, sir. Trains are running a partial schedule.
Yes, okay, well, you seem to be really in distress, I can't really blame you for that. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I guess he knows better than to press the alert panel because we are heavily augmented, right? I hate all these functions having the same, you know, hotkey. Really is kind of annoying sometimes. Maybe we can get into the house of the machine god after all. Leads straight into the hallway, I think. Yeah, indeed it does. Well, times 2. So what's the point then again? Well, maybe there's some significance to this area later on, but not at this point in time, as you can tell evidently. Of course we didn't know, so I guess. But now we do. Don't snitch on us, sir. I'd be upset about this if this were to happen.
There's a better life for the augmented, and it's waiting for you in Lavia.
Yeah, the bathroom was actually locked. We unlocked it ourselves, as a reminder. Yeah, equipment around here is malfunctioning, isn't it? Okay, I don't think there's anything else to do. We have to come back later to have some insight into the religion in these parts.
No hostile activity detected. Continuing cautious patrol.
Bite. Okay, well, we can check it out, I guess, since we're here. Yeah, these two people. I think they may have found some, yeah, salvation after all. Anyway, but golems today. Yeah, so I don't think there's anything else you can accomplish right now, except to break into random people's apartments in our apartment building. I don't think it would be the proper way to do it. But he locked us back here incidentally. We have fallen low, but we haven't fallen that low just yet.
How did it ever come to this?
Yeah, it's pretty nasty business, isn't it? We never heard anything unusual coming out of the other apartments, so there's no reason to be alarmed. Okay, what's that here? And why is it outside? Do we have a drinking problem? Okay, that's interesting though. Why are there so many candles? So I said something about this not being suspicious, but I think I take it back. This is certainly pretty suspicious. But then again, people are desperate around here, turning to religion and whatnot. We're still waiting on that mayor. We need to assign here, of course, for Seraph. Now, okay, since we're here, do some inventory management and also check for emails. No emails just yet.
As you wish.
Secret stash, yeah, ×3, but only 8 items because I'm not sure why. Yeah, store this thing in here, and the revolver ammo we carry with us because we have one in hyperspace inventory we can access whenever we desire. And crafting parts we have 630, so if you want to keep a one firearm, maybe start upgrading the machine pistol, or make us more modded tools, or some biocells here, you know, because this stuff is taking up some valuable inventory space. But I suppose if you want to keep the pistol around, for which ammo is pretty plentiful, because of EMP angle for instance, right? Okay, yeah, the problem is with the machine pistol, the ammo goes very quickly, indeed. Very quickly. Yeah, okay, at least leave the battle rifle behind for now, and also this mine template because we don't need it. And we don't need any stinking booze in our inventory. Haven't found use for the smoke grenades other than the obvious tactical utility, you know? Yeah, okay, maybe we can craft something away. Let's just find out, shall we not? So what can we craft with our stuff? So at the moment we are only using these parts. And what about the pumps and whatever we have in our inventory? I'm not sure. Yeah, 630 doesn't get us a long way, does it though? Okay then, so what firearms? What can we do to improve them? Customize is the quality back here. What parts do we need for this? Burst fire? I thought it was full auto. Apparently I was mistaken. And otherwise you could upgrade a damage, ammo capacity or rate of fire. Doesn't look super appealing to be honest. And otherwise we have no muzzle scope or laser attachments for this firearm. Alright, let me guess this gun doesn't have any upgrades. Didn't have a human revolution and the same here, right? Even the ammo capacity. I guess it's hardly a factor. The problem is it's a manual repeater. And the ammo being pretty expensive overall. And the pistol we could customize with the full auto setting, which, well, given that the ammo is more plentiful, it could be useful for 350. But I may not keep the pistol around for eternity. I probably will switch to the revolver at one stage just to try it out. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure about these things. Can we maybe see that? Is it currency? Monetary value. Well, that's what I thought. Tech merchants, so we just sell them then, I guess, before we head out, get them out of our inventory. Oh, there's a merchant right around the corner as it so appears. Okay, so I think it's all we need for now. Battle rifle we come back later for if it's all possible, and now we can also sell the surplus firearms if we want to, like the gold edition assault rifles are probably not going to use there. Probably not.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, at least for now, right? It's interesting that Miller hasn't yelled at us yet. what's going on with these candles back here? Maybe somebody needs our help. Do you know anything about that, sir? Lady? Yes, we are trouble, right? Aren't we? I don't trust the jump, frankly. Is anyone home? I'm not sure. Okay, but there could be someone in distress. I think in this case, Adam would make an exception, maybe. I don't think we're getting these items automatically if we override the security systems. We have to go here regardless.
Access granted.
Yeah, she doesn't give one fuck, does she though? Indeed she doesn't. Okay, so what's going on back here? Hello, does anyone need help? Of course I said something about the machine god living right in our apartment building somewhere, and they weren't joking about this. But it's pretty concerning then if this were the case. I find it pretty disturbing already. Oh, there is someone here praying. Oh, maybe he does need our help. But the door was locked for a reason, I would presume. But the imagery is pretty stunning. Well, it's a mannequin. At least not a real human being. And the wings seem to be consisting of old motherboards and the like. And video game consoles. And rack-mounted servers. And drill tools. Okay. I suppose that this person is not exactly of the soundest mind. Probably not. Well, will he mind the intrusion? I'm not sure. Even the bathroom is full of well, crap, but not that crap. I'm sorry it has come to this here. For me and also the guy living inside. I mean, clearly it's in need of help. I would say as much. Whatever that is, looks pretty elaborate. Yeah, rack-mounted servers used as a way to prop up the couch, sure. Wow, they are pretty sturdy for a reason. It's business appliance. The machine god is what I thought. That's one way to look at it. The next step in human evolution. Right, okay, so this is their recruitment pitch then, or something along these lines. Yes, I would drink as well if I would live in this apartment. Joseph Severin, have we heard of him before? I think it was the guy in the courtyard introducing him to us, at least by dialogue. I think so at least.
Access granted.
Who was fighting that? Okay, that was the guy living in the apartment. I'm not quite sure what it means, because the ghost in the code must be for something. So it was a slow fall into decline, I guess. The party was cast out of the machine god. I don't know what that phrasing means. And who is Mother? Is it one of those Hydron suits we saw? Well, it could be. Okay, so he's in distress times 2. He has been cast out as well. We should probably knock on the door, shouldn't we? Hello there? Oh. I wasn't expecting that. I was only seeing the guy, of course.
Salvation. Do not veer now. Do not give up faith in the church.
Was it the guy we just read about in his
Find
emails?
our way to the machine god.
What have we
Some
stumbled
of us
into?
remembered, Builder.
Builder? Okay, they also said the builder was living in an apartment. I do remember that.
The singularity is near, Severn. You must hang on. We will all find our way to the machine god. Some of us remembered, Builder. You gave us the means.
It looks like one of those computer human interfaces. Just more refined, maybe less refined even.
I pray that the mother will change her mind.
Catalyzer, whatever that means in this particular context.
There is always hope, Joseph. Do not despair.
Yes, we know that people can be connected to a computer, but sometimes they do burn out because of the strain.
The singularity is near, Severn.
But the Hydron project was aimed at something else entirely, wasn't it? Well, good thing we checked here, right? Because this is pretty out of the ordinary. Blood bags in the freezer. Alright, can we maybe
Some of us remembered,
see what's going on here? Sorry to disturb your prayers.
Seeker, you are here to see the builder? He has been asleep, but I cannot wake him. I do not know if he will recover.
Well, let me take a look, but I'm not a doctor. He's dead as a matter of fact.
The singularity is near, Severn. You must hang on.
I'm sorry, but he's dead.
You gave us the means for our salvation. Do not veer now. There is always hope, Joseph. Do not despair.
Well, he was cast out even though he was the builder of the machine god. Did I get that correctly? Then again, it could just be religious imagery, and I'm not good with them.
We will all find our way to the machine god.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do for you two here.
We will all find our way to the machine god. Some of us remembered, Builder.
I will remember after what we've seen here. But I think I leave it to agree for now. Very strange. Very strange. We let it sink in for a moment while we make our way to downtown again. And then we head off to Golem City. Maybe some last supplies could be a good idea.
Painkillers, right over there. Whatever you need. Credits up front.
Of course. Maybe he buys some of those items we have been finding around these parts. Well, they don't sell for a whole lot, but hopefully money is worth something inside Golem City. It would be swell. Well, I don't think they sell for a whole lot here, frankly. 300, it doesn't even buy a box of stun gun darts, does it though? I don't think it does. At least out of our inventory. Speaking of consumables, what do we have on offer? Painkillers and, okay, we have a stack of 16, I believe, right now. Now, good, so how we can amass like 10,000, assuming you don't buy anything else, then maybe, but otherwise, we don't need any laser targeting system, but thanks for the offer, sir. MP ammo on the other hand could be useful, but okay, well, it's a lifesaver. We only need one dart per robot, essentially. Could be a lifesaver. Yeah, let's just buy all of them. And of course, there will be a resupply once we head to Golem City, which will be pretty soon. Armor piercing ammo for the shotgun. Are we talking about flashettis? Well, the description says it's buckshot. The buckshot is anything but armor piercing, so it cannot be the same thing. Tesla cartridge. Yes, we could upgrade ourselves if we want to. Okay, otherwise I think it's all we need from you. Thanks for doing business.
You want anything else?
Not right now. Will be some time until we come back here. Yeah.
By now, you won't have to come back.
Yeah, right. It's a good sales pitch, but then again, we will be back here later. But I think stocking up on EPM is a good suggestion.
He'll set you up.
My god.
We have suffered long enough.
Yeah, I think we have. But I'm not sure we can change the situation necessarily, especially not when we are ordered to investigate Golem City. And I think we may find a Talos Tracker in there. They said that the ARC coalition was camping out in Golem City, trying to find a way to stop the entire segregation angle and also the deportation. Maybe there is some truth to that. I'm not sure.
Time for a walk.
Time for a walk or time for a war? If it's up to the police forces, as you just heard, it's probably while they're looking for war, most likely. But it's important to make the distinction because the Golem City was not built to be a ghetto. This was constructed before the ARC incident to house all the people that have attracted courtesy of the Czech Republic's very lenient augmentation laws. They really embrace the technology and they're suffering badly from it. It's interesting that we finally learned something about what happened in Europe because the human revolution was all about Northern America and China to a certain extent. But little else.
Clank.
I should punch you in the face just for that lady. But of course we don't want to create a scene, ideally. So, do we want to do any shopping while we're here? I don't think so, right? Probably not. Yeah. We cleared him out. We also cleared out the other couple of vendors.
Fuck. One step at a time.
So, let's just get going here. We can't delay this any further, even though it's mostly unpleasant.
No infractions to report.
Yeah, very unpleasant.
Well, there's the problem right there.
Yeah, everyone is way too shady in this game.
My niece loves those little marionettes they used to have. The ones that look like dogs. I was going to get one for her birthday.
You could get her a real dog.
No. She's an irresponsible little idiot.
Yeah, these people we can't even give a plan to. I know from experience. It's more tragic than anything else. Okay, apparently we're also using this as a storefront. Just for our landing pad in the back there someplace. How inconspicuous there, Director. That's not creepy at all. Yes, it's part of our job, so we do know the combination for that. Well, it doesn't look like a V2 to me. Okay, the Hawk. Who's building that? Not Malik, I would figure. Well, it's a part of TF29. And apparently having the access code also makes us a felonist, even though this is an official area, part of our job, you know, so I guess I guess. Legends of Disguise, okay.
And elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg.
Well, someone certainly is an enthusiast. Not quite sure who that could be.
Causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks,
well, maybe in a simulator, but I don't think it's quite comparable.
Despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live.
Seems to be freshly overhauled.
Ariel is constantly bringing you the best and latest.
Well, apparently this is off limits to us. Do we even know where this leads to? A back area and some stairways. Well, I guess why not? I've really had it with this fucking stupid mini game, to be honest. Yeah. Tried like, what, 10 times and every single time we failed? Okay, well, enough of that bullshit for now. I think they really want us to use these multi-tools as you would think. Yeah. Flyers uniform possibly. Interesting. And regular ammo war good thing we checked, right? Team don't start it essential.
In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to
Someone was working here, restoring some seats and some other aircraft parts. Okay, also need some tires, of course, for landing and takeoff. But the sunbot is living big here, that's interesting. And also working out, that's good. Keep yourself in shape. I mean, it's basic, but it certainly is a pretty tidy in here and also clean, incidentally. Most importantly. Picos talking everywhere, no matter where we go. Stupid Picos talking everywhere. Getting a little bit annoying, frankly. All this constant buzzing in the background. Yeah, we haven't even met this person, but yet we already stole from them. That's always a good way to make a first impression. Well, we don't need that. Very fancy. So it's all in official uniform. I'm not quite sure who that is. But of course they're working for Interpol. Ah, well, it must be a parachute. Pretty modern one, but it seems to be a parachute. Yeah, they even have some reading material for the Kripper. These are some fancy leather boots. I would like to try out some of them. Well, I guess there are always multiple ways to get to places. Especially in this game. Okay, so I just missed something that I see. I should be more observant. There was no need to be frustrated by this hacking stuff. Okay, whatever. Whatever I did. Yeah, no one will notice, I think. Okay, so then we should probably continue with our mission here finally. At least arrive in Golem City and see all the despair and hopelessness. Alright. Reminds me of Project Snowblind here. Right away. Almost the exact imagery.
I know that, but there's got to be another way. Another doctor she can see.
Okay, Miller is on the phone.
Look, I gotta go. I'll call you later.
Problems?
Nothing I can't handle.
We've been waiting here for like, what, 3 hours now?
So tell me about this new lead then. The Intellicam footage.
State police dropped it off this morning, badly corrupted. But Cheng worked his magic and managed to recover some images. They show an org in a yellow hoodie, dropping bags where each bomb went off.
How convenient.
You ran facial recognition? You got an ID?
Couldn't see his face. But the bags are the same ones used by Talos Rucker and his aid workers in the Utilec complex.
That's a stretch.
3 bombings in Prague in 6 months, Jensen. All of them after the leader of ARC took up residence in that ghetto. Rucker needs to answer for these attacks.
Now we know Mendele is trying to frame ARC, for whatever reason.
Here's chicane now.
Of course, we should keep this a secret since well, he's not supposed to know that we know, of course. You know? So who is Chicane? Augmented leg, I see. One exoskeleton.
Am I late? Are you too early?
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
Quick snatch and grab. Should be easy enough.
So we've already decided he's guilty?
We just need to talk to him on our terms. Not when he's surrounded by fanatics. Getting into Golem isn't the problem. Reaching Rucker is. Ark territory is fiercely defended. No
I wonder why.
Not even the state police.
Or this treatment they're giving
They
them.
can't.
Rucker wasn't forced into Golem City. He bought his way in.
Well, it doesn't
Blackmail
matter. Die
would
Cops
be
are
more
corrupt,
apt.
like...
He threatened to go public
What?
with evidence of a humanitarian crisis. One that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the rug.
Got them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utilec complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get
well,
in?
it's a pretty awkward
I've made a deal
arrangement.
with an Ark prospect named Tibor Sokol. Promised to get his family out of the complex, so long as he gets you past Ark's checkpoints.
You trust him?
We have to. It's that or nothing. Sokol will meet you at an apartment in the housing district. Number 237. Any questions?
Oh, plenty. Most of them we should probably keep secret though. Yeah, well, we know why he is saying that, but you can still ask that, of course.
Do you really believe Ark is responsible for these attacks? For all of them?
Ark has had the means, motive, and opportunity every time.
Even Dubai? Rucker and the Coalition are still confined to Gollum City. They have a heavy police presence keeping an eye on
I don't think they're capable of that,
Gollum
really.
isn't a concentration camp.
Oh.
Grease the right palms. You can get the papers you need to come and go.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, for what Alfred is a concentration
give me the
camp.
evidence to prove otherwise. Get to Talos Rucker and bring him in, Agent.
Okay, yeah, so apparently he's been declared guilty already.
You ask me, Rucker sounds more like a savvy politician than a terrorist.
These days, the lines tend to be blurred.
Well, depends on
Rucker
who's
was
making the
a highly respected
definitions.
doctor with no military training. What am I missing here?
Rucker is a man of deeply held convictions, with an unshakable belief in his own righteousness. Doesn't take much to push a man like that to terrorism.
I don't think our pilot believes anything.
Man's a zealot.
He's a suspect. Just bring him in.
Yes, sir. We got it.
Let's get this over with.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
Well,
Goddamn Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider.
So isn't Augmented just an exoskeleton?
No. I like my limp. Keeps me honest. You ready to light out?
Attitude. Yeah, attitude is kind of something. And she came with a K, I just noticed. Okay, I see Adam Jensen being his confrontational self once more.
You're my only backup on this one. Before we leave, I'd like to know you've actually got my back.
Trust me, I flew 10 years in the SAAF and 5 in the private sector moving corporate heads. And in all that time, I've never lost a fare.
How many years with TF-29?
2, which is a year and a half longer than you from what I understand.
Well, but you're
So you wanna
pilot
keep
and we're a
talking
field agent.
resumes, waste more of our time. Will you trust me to get the job done?
Well, yes, okay.
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in.
Will there be any in-flight meals, maybe? But then again, just outside of Prague.
But still we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talos Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
Well, so a law enforcement officer. Well, there was a pretty long flight here outside of Prague.
How far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss.
Yeah, it is a concentration camp. Regardless of what Miller said. And you thought our ghetto was bad? You haven't seen this place yet.
Jensen, still got all your parts together?
I'm fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? Housing Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things
Could be a long coffee break. Could be a long coffee break. Hopefully we have enough fuel. It is a concentration camp, let's just be honest with ourselves, yes? So, did we keep all of our items? Well, we did keep all of our items, which is good. And maybe find a vendor to get rid of these shotgun cartridges. I'm sure civilian firearms will be super plentiful in this town. Then again, who's providing law enforcement? Quotation mark, the police forces or the monolith guys? We did see both, of course. Yes, your cockroaches and other nastiness back here. Of course. Interesting that we were checking out on nanoblade attachments because, well, evidently we didn't pick that augmentation just yet.
The meds I gave you should take effect soon. You'll feel better.
There's no new pros supply in this town, town, ghetto, concentration camp, of course. You are one of those aid workers?
Usually, a humanitarian disaster like this would get a lot of press and foreign aid. But given that these are augmented people...
Yes, I get the rest of the sentence.
I think I just lost another tooth.
And you wonder why people are making Ark in here? These fucking TVs everywhere with pikers.
I know it hurts, but you must be strong.
Not quite sure how immune we are to diseases, but
How long ago was my last hit?
yeah, there's a couple in charge of new pros.
I'll make sure I'm not even going to pretend to be polite. Get lost.
I think time's over for that.
Something to help get me back on my feet. And freezing.
I am not
Why not
an
give up?
addict. I need to live.
No self, no food, no fucking hope.
Not so long.
I mean, there must be some knowledge about this fight outside of this place or the Czech Republic for that matter. They cannot possibly keep this a secret. Maybe with Pikers, a corporation, it could be, since the only independent newspaper we saw was the underground newspaper. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm just passing through.
I mean, at least we're a bit speechless. I wasn't expecting that here. I was expecting nasty stuff, but nothing like this here whatsoever.
Just block it out.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't suppose you've got any neuropazine you can spare, do you?
Yes, Barter VD. Yeah, of course, I think Adam should go with that.
Looks like these people need it more than I do.
That's very kind of you. Wasn't expecting. A word of advice? You might want to keep a low profile tonight. Golem City can be sketchy in the best of times. This definitely isn't one of them.
Why? What's happened?
Haven't you heard? Terrorists try to blow up Rosita Station.
We heard more than just that,
and
yes.
Even though people here couldn't have had anything to do with it, the cops need someone to blame.
It's a pretty naive point of view. Yeah, but suppose you can ask about the brutality back here.
Where I come from, cops are supposed to be the good
How
guys.
bad is it exactly?
What planet is that? Because where I come from, the police have been militarizing for years, wasting money and inciting deep levels of mistrust between them and the very people they're supposed to protect.
Is that what's happening in Golem City?
It's happening all over the place. The cops in Golem are a special breed. They control everything here. Food, drugs,
Yes, it is indeed a concentration camp.
Not all of them think very highly of Azags.
These cops, they're looking for members of ARC?
We're all members of ARC to them, one way or another. And some of us may have even done bad things, but not the kind of things the rest of the world says we've done.
Sounds like you support ARC.
Why shouldn't I? The Augmented Rights Coalition was started with the best of intentions, as a non-violent way to confront injustices and advance the cause of augmented rights.
Okay. But in my experience, the best of intentions often go awry.
Well, including our own
True,
self, of course, but we have been trying
and
to stay
are the
true.
only things keeping people in Golem alive. Trust me, they're the good guys.
I don't think it's that one-sided.
I'm getting the impression that you see ARC and Talos Rucker as some kind of...
Really, that's a stretch, Adam. We just met this guy.
How well do you know
Sorry, the doctor.
I met Talos years ago in India. We were both humanitarian aid volunteers back then.
Is he a good man? The press paints him as a narcissist.
He has his faults, but I wouldn't believe everything you see on Packers
of course,
News.
especially we should know that.
Does he visit this area of the complex much?
You know, you've been asking me an awful lot of questions.
Ja, helfen wir. But we don't look like a new inhabitant, do we though? Did we? When did it happen? I don't remember,
It's just that I
sorry.
heard Rucker didn't get augmented voluntarily. So I'm wondering how that kind of experience colors a man's perspective around people who did.
Talus was always passionate about the ability of neuroaugmentations to heal people's bodies and souls. His accident only strengthened his beliefs.
Is he still an idealist then? After everything that's happened?
Listen to his daily broadcasts. He believes people will usually do the right thing in time. They just need to discover what the right thing is.
Okay, thanks for the advice. Nice talking to you.
Thanks for the warning, Doc.
I hope you'll take it to heart.
Yeah, we will. So, if we have to engage some cops, I don't think we should be upset about this. They're running a concentration camp after all. Yeah, from what I do remember, when this game first came out, the Czech Republic, some of the officials were pretty upset about the portrayal of the Czech Republic indeed, especially with all this heavy-handed imagery about the concentration camps and, yeah, you know, during World War II. Then they run in their own concentration camps, you know, in this game. Yeah, some people probably also committed suicide already. Of course, shipped out into Golem City wide. Yeah, I'm sorry for all of these people. No, I don't think there's any hope. Yeah, he killed himself.
Don't worry, everything will be fine.
Well, maybe we can fix some of the wrongs back here, maybe. And of course, it's only part of the complex. Of course, these fucking goons everywhere.
Submit to an identification scan.
Welcome to hell, yes.
Initiate security scan.
Welcome to Golem City, Clank.
Well, I will punch you in the face right now, if the bot wasn't around. But going all out on the cops right now, probably not the best first impression. And we're looking for which apartment?
Vitals are good. A few credits should save someone's life. The whole city will go in pieces. One more hit. I'll make sure that
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just overwhelmed by the imagery back here. It's very well done.
Why not give up?
I didn't expect Golem City to be this horrible. I certainly didn't. Yeah, I think it's just a big scam. Yeah, self-sufficient city in the desert. How exactly would that happen? Oh, we know they have some pretty fancy abilities in this universe, including atmospheric processors. Yeah, well, we tried to stop that, of course. It's a really good time to start hacking into random lockers and whatever. We don't even know who is living in here. Then again, I have no bearings whatsoever on this area, and we have like 8 levels, not including the basement stuff is somewhere. So, Okay, I guess we're here to do a thorough investigation. I'm not sure there will be anything of particular interest in here, but we don't know until we check, right? As the saying goes. But supplies won't be easy to come by. But I think these people have suffered enough already. We should make it even harder on them.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Inanimate objects that are now attached to animate ones. See?
I feel very bad about this video. We're here for information, not to steal from the locals, you know. They're worse off already. But information is always useful. Oh, there's the aid worker wife we just met outside, I think. Wow, so good thing we didn't steal from her then. But information is very important, that's what we're here for.
Trace program initiated.
Yeah, level 1 security system, what does it matter? The level 5 hacker, what does it matter? Oh, it's the same story here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Can't seem to get warm.
Okay, so everyone arriving for official channels gets this email here. Yeah, relocation services.
Just look it up.
The cops are probably holding back some of the shipments, I would figure.
No fucking hope.
Proven or not, that's the distinction. Yeah, see, indeed, is what I thought.
No word yet on how much capital he needs, but having caught a sneak peek at Rabia's architectural design, I can honestly tell you that I can't seem to get warm.
Yeah, okay, maybe it's time to take down the cops here, at least make their life a bit more miserable.
The cops are out of control. Stay with us. Come on now. Don't let go.
This most recent act of senseless violence.
I think all these police will fall on dead ears, wouldn't you think? Oh, we came here for information, not to steal from the locals, of course. I'm so tempted to just punch this fucking guy in his face. But of course, we don't want any trouble right now. Yes, welcome to hell.
Despite our dedication to the peaceful advancement of our cause, despite the fact that some of our own were killed in the attack at Rosika Station, but fear has blinded our accusers.
I think it's more than just fear, frankly.
I don't like the cops being here any more than you do. What do you expect?
Oh, this is absolutely horrible. I'm sorry, it just leaves me speechless.
Someone to blame.
It reminds me of the concentration camp we witnessed in Darkest of Days.
Caged up like animals.
So why not go over there and tell them to go away?
Maybe I will. Somebody has to stand up to them. Let them know this is not a fascist police state.
Will you two shut up? You're going to get us arrested, or worse.
There's nothing to see here.
I think there's plenty of stuff to see here. For better or worse.
It will only serve to strengthen their justification.
Well, we can defend ourselves against the cops if it comes down to that. And they also recharge all of our batteries, which is nice of them upon arrival.
Why are you doing this? I'm sick of you. We don't want you here. Doris is not a prison. Being police is no excuse for cruelty.
Oh, this is just something else entirely. I'm sorry, I'm just taking the scenery. Yeah, I'm also sick of the cops already. We barely arrived. I suppose the cops have a monopoly on force, but not the monopoly on the numbers. Don't waste water. Well, you can catch rainwater. Maybe. I mean, it seems pretty necessary in these parts.
You probably saved a lot of lives by telling us this, Hanser.
Oh yeah, I'm a regular hero. I bet they will have a statue of me in the town square and everything.
If your sister is with Ark, we are the only people who can help her.
I have seen the way you help people. Hoarding all the posy and then handing it out as a reward when we stab each other in the back.
Little late for that now, isn't it?
So it is actually Monolith. So no regrets whatsoever. It's just some paid fucking goons, isn't it? There's no difference than in my eyes. Especially because they're running this is a for-profit concentration camp. Nothing else to say here.
Why are you doing this? I'm sick of you.
Yeah, there's a riot breaking out or close to it. Yeah, Monolith isn't police, no matter what they pretend. Another Anlaufforest, I see.
We have enough trouble here.
Yes, right, I'm just walking here, you goddamn fucking goon.
Why is everything so damp here?
I would answer something, but of course, something necessary. Is it what police precinct? Or security zone? I don't speak Czech, I'm sorry. Yes, if we had the arm strength, we could punch through here, I think. It's the only thing we're missing. But I want to try out some of our fancy experimental augmentations at one stage. So once again, our mission is to get that information, so we can make a proper decision as to if this guy is actually guilty or not.
Anomaly detected. Trace program access granted.
Also, someone was snitching on someone. We did hear that just around the corner. Unfortunately, we didn't get the entire conversation because it triggers as soon as we enter the area. If we don't sprint over here, then we have problems. Yeah, the mouse doesn't work for this for whatever reason, so we can't read the portion of the email. Really? Why not? Yeah, I just can't access the lower portions of the email in any way whatsoever. Okay, added to the length list of bugs in this game. Oh, check the license plates. Yeah, direct access. I think they were talking about this back here, right, to the storage locker, whatever it may contain. Yeah, what is that? A police precinct? No, a security access. With one goon looking, and of course, Pike's news are playing again. And the crime scene. Okay, so 252. What was the area we are supposed to investigate? Okay, 237. So apparently it's blocked off by the goons here for whatever reason. So moonwalking. Don't I recognize you? I think I've seen you before. But it could just be a random NPC.
They do what they want. Anyone who speaks gets the same treatment.
Yeah, but with these cells, actually, they were nasty in Prague. Here, never mind Golem City. 237, is it not? Yeah, indeed, that's where we need to be going. Okay, more rests here. Yeah, okay. Don't waste water. Ah, yeah, I was wondering about that sound. But we know how to deal with them. As long as there aren't too many. Well, under forest here. And there's one guy in exosuit.
You don't want to be on the streets. And the police station will be even worse.
You're not a martyr, you're just a loudmouth idiot.
Yeah, they probably have an entire torture camp attached to this horrible place here. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Never mind all the body bags they would need for creating this humanitarian crisis.
Please help a lady to ease her suffering.
Oh, we cannot help everyone. You have to make smart decisions as in Prague, you know. Is it a minigun? I think it is, right? Okay. This apartment looks busted into, by the way. Is anyone actually living here?
You people. Now what? What other lies have you come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see Sokol. He's expecting me.
Which one? My husband Dushan or his foolish brother Tibor? I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to torture them.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
Have.
It's been a rough day, especially here. I can see that. But maybe I can help. What happened?
Like you care. My husband
We
is
look
gone.
like a policeman.
Tibor said he had a way of getting us out of Golem City. A contact with... Wait. Who are you?
I'm the contact.
And maybe there is a chance.
There's always a chance.
I'm sorry. Normally they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushan, he asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing.
They don't care, of course.
Do you know where they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions,
No,
why
we don't
don't
know
you
anything
do
about this
something?
area, apparently because we didn't have a
Just stand
briefing.
there. They need help, please.
Give us some details. I don't even know what the Narrows is.
Or you will be taken in.
Okay, so about that we have some information. Narrows. Okay, well, maybe the map will tell us something because there was no briefing, there was no information, nothing whatsoever. So that's pretty poor planning here on the part of the TF-29. Then again, they thought we just bring in Tucker. He's already been declared guilty, hasn't he been? Think so at least. Okay, well, I can see the computer over here somewhere.
Financial backers were forced to pull out this week due to their involvement in an ongoing history assault investigation. Sources tell me that plans are still in the works for a small
Yeah, I see it, I know. But I think we have some other priorities.
Chicane, we got a problem. Our contact's been swept up by the police.
I heard about cops in Golem, Jensen. Your Interpol ID won't get you any kindness with them.
That's all right. I didn't.
Nothing
bring it
would
with
change
me.
that.
They're
Would have
holding
which
him in a place
idea?
called the Narrows. I'll contact you after I find him.
Okay, well, do we know where the Narrows are? Could it maybe tell us? Because I have no idea where it possibly could be. Yes, we can evidently activate the overlays and the objective markers. It's apparently on the second level someplace. Detention center. Well, that answers the one question, of course. But this place is like, how many levels? Okay, we haven't even started to do anything about that. But breaking out our contact could be a good idea if we find a way down somewhere. Through here, maybe? What is the restricted area on this level? And this leads into the detention camp, of course, which is unsurprisingly pretty expansive. Well, of course, if we were Rambo, we could just start knocking out all these people, and then some, and then also deal with the reinforcements. Yeah, Narrows, there we go.
You'll see.
Yeah, these are all just monolith goons, aren't they? It's all the same guys at the train station. Oh, the augmentation parts in the trash bin. Arms and legs are sticking out like garbage. Together with regular garbage bags. Well, isn't that lovely?
Hele, koukejte, odsud vypadnout.
You can't even see that shiny ass right now. Was er wieder code?
It was my fault. He had a knife, but it looked like he didn't really know how to use it, you know?
I keep telling you, if they've got a weapon, give them something and they'll go away. Nothing you've got is worth dying over.
That's your opinion. Without my posy, I might as well be dead.
Yeah, the cops of course don't actually tackle regular crime back here.
We'll be lucky to get out of
I
here
gave
alive.
up on that. It was long-winded and boring. Boring.
How can you be so apathetic? He's talking about our lives.
So what? I don't need a book to tell me that my life is shit and everybody hates orcs. Even if everyone in the world read it, it still wouldn't change anything.
Not if everybody in the world has the same attitude you do. No.
Yeah, well, nice talking there. Good things out of sight, right? So, but I don't know anything about the areas, just have to find out, and I guess. But Default Force, I suppose we should hold off for that. But we didn't take our Interpol ID with us. That's smart thinking.
The constant babbling is irritating.
Yeah, many things are irritating about this place. Even the police station looks like a piece of trash. Then again, it's a torture camp. Inside a concentration camp. But even Nazis that have better facilities, usually. It's the armory, right? Incidentally. Okay. Right, that's kind of something.
Still on patrol, still nothing to report.
Hopefully you can stay that way for now. Yeah, it's on a different level, isn't it? Okay, so if you see from the cops, yeah, no remorse whatsoever.
Go through the database, cross-reference outstanding warrants. Maybe we'll find someone willing to talk.
We'll find someone to knock out here. And I'm not going to feel any remorse whatsoever for that. Shotgun. Okay, well, we can sell that stupid piece of shit if we want to. If we find a vendor around here. That's what you get, lady. Yeah, no more remorse. We try to approach this non-lethally, but if we have to knock out a couple of cops here, I think it's fine with me. Also Adam Jensen, incidentally. Yeah, this place is super damn big here. Yeah, that's what I thought. These are not accessible. Okay, we're looking at a sniper rifles everywhere, and of course standard issue service pistol, shotguns, and probably also entire containers here of yeah, EMP grenades and whatnot. Since we're talking about augmented people. Yeah, okay, unfortunately these are not accessible as it would appear. Nothing, unfortunately so. Maybe something in the lockers. If you're quiet about this. I said if you're quiet about this, Adam, thank you very much. Yeah, I think probably is self-reliant here for the most part, instead of dealing with people. Sniper rifle ammo, well, we can turn this into some usable items, maybe. Or at least sellable goods. Of course, we stole it from the cops instead of the needy people. I'm okay with that. Yeah, okay, one-way mirrors or whatever. Usual idea. So, what are we doing back here? Not valid covers the answer. The computer seems to be not of our interest right now. Okay, he can stay where he is. That would be pretty suspicious if he were to go down. Oh. And why are we walking for the front door?
Watch it. The cops are everywhere today.
I noticed that. Are you Tibor?
Yes, you're late, Interpol.
I know. I spoke to your sister-in-law. She told me what happened.
Adila, is she all right?
It seems like she can take care of herself.
Yes, she can. You know, I can't help you. It's too dangerous now.
Well, we came here for information. I mean, we can probably figure it out on our own, but we need your assistance here. Adam, don't be that naive. It doesn't need to lie to him. He knows better.
Tibor, I can get you out of here.
And then what? They go back to my housing unit and take me again?
And what if you're not there?
No, no. Please, that will just make it worse. They know who I am. They went after my family.
Interpol has promised to get you and your family out of here to safety.
Safety? There is no safety. Only tyrants who prey on the weak and the innocent.
All right, Tibor, listen. I understand why you can't come with me, but I still need to get to Rucker, or what happened to you and your family today will happen to others. I'll smooth it over with Interpol. Is there any other way you can help me?
There's a man, a smuggler, Louis Galois. He imports items for Talos, neuropozyne, whiskey. He could get you in, but you'd have to do it.
Yeah, well, that's of course the nature here in this ghetto.
Any other ideas?
My keycard to get to Ark territory is gone. One of the cops took it. Probably still has it on him.
Thanks, I'll look into it.
Well, we only knocked out one cop.
I know you don't owe me anything, but if you see my brother Dushan, help him. If anything happens to him, Adela will kill me.
Of that, I have no doubt. I'll see what I can do.
Yes, and why do we walk into the front door like an oblivious idiot in cutscenes? Okay.
Sokol's backed out of the deal.
Why am I not surprised?
He's just looking after his family. Besides, it's not a complete wash. He gave me some options on how to get into Ark on my own.
Well, just be careful, Jensen. This arsehole obviously can't be trusted. Let me know when you're in.
Yeah, here's stuff your coffee break there, I'm thinking. Okay, so well, they said something about the cop. But there's one cop here, but I don't think he has the key card. It must be one of their superiors. Otherwise it would be way too easy, of course. First stop at the market. Well, that's not the market. So okay, well, we can pickpocket people, I believe. I think it's a thing in this game. Okay, who's that? Too far away to see with any degree of confidence, but we're still in the restricted zone. And this doesn't look like a patrol officer. The market, where is it even? Do we know? Oh, we came through the narrows, not the market. Well, maybe it's marked, or I could just enable the overlays, but for now we continue in our current path. Yeah, we should probably free all these people. Then again, they already have their identities marked down, as they just said. Could make things worse if we aren't careful back here. Or 100% wow. Okay, too late now.
Trace program initiated.
Yeah, firewall, of course. Dann wurde be seen here, weit with the cops being around. We can only take care of so many. Yeah, could punch through here. Maybe we should commit to this because there are more opportunities to use this compared to Human Revolution. Way more, actually. So they listen to criticism.
Access granted.
Okay, this opens the weapons locker, so we have some pistol ammo now. EP ammo even. Well, of course, it does make sense considering where we are. Inventory full, and inventory full, so we can only carry so many items. In the moment, we have well, shotgun ammo. I guess shotguns are pretty used for intact quotas.
Tell me something. It doesn't matter what, and I promise you'll walk away from me. Your kids are retarded.
No, it's here if we need it. We come back later in case we want to try out the shotgun yet again. But I think it will be mostly the same as the Human Revolution, minus the addition of the yeah, EP ammo, of course, also armor piercing.
Let me show you what happens when you hold out on me. See if I can't persuade you to talk.
persuade you to talk. You know what that means, right? Torture.
I don't have your full attention yet. You don't want to answer my questions? Fine. A little warning though. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, they're already punching people here, or worse. Yeah, he's also enjoying that.
Alright, you old piece of shit. This is how it feels when you hold out on me. I'll try not to bruise you up too much. You like playing games?
Okay, that's one of their torture chambers then, I see. So is there a point of clearing out the other area? I'm not sure. Yeah, so we came for here for the vents and I looped around. There's some laser tripwires. Of course, these do not concern us necessarily. An active camera here someplace. I think we may interrupt his little interrogation. Of course, I would like to prevent people from breaking out, wouldn't you think? Hence the camera back here. Yeah, the arc is not all the way over here, which is nice. Okay, who's hiding inside? Three police officers and some stairs. Yeah, they also have their scores here, right, for arrests and kills and whatever. It's that type of place. Alright, it's nice bartering there, ladies and sirs. Oh, there's a way to get down here anyhow. This place is absolutely horrible. Yeah, it's torture, nothing else to say. No matter what they call it. But it seems... Of course, they also have their drills and the other tools here on the bloody floor. Also in the TF-39 basement. But this is a little bit worse. Well, people will be looking, I would suppose. So we have to find some other area, maybe. And if we start knocking out some cops, that will probably not go unnoticed. Especially if we stay for a little bit longer. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 at the very least. So maybe it's not the way to go after all. Yeah, the cells, obviously, they will be controlled from someplace else. It's a tripwire, okay. Now we can throw items around to attract people. That's an option. There's plenty of trash everywhere. But it depends if we can pick it up or not. I think it's a pretty short list, yeah. This can be thrown, for instance. Well, it's awkward in this game since, of course, the physics engine is just that awkward. Well, we tried something, it didn't actually work. Yeah, if the door is closed, you cannot hear it. Well, that's too bad. Is there anything slightly smaller in this room? Because these crates are too bulky to throw inside there. Oh, hello there. Hello there, indeed. We'll be watching our step back here, I see. So this is the interrogation chamber. And we have one guy in an exosuit we've never engaged before. And some other officers, quotation mark, running for here. I think you need to use an EMP grenade or a bullet to strip them off the exosuit and then you can punch them out.
Sure they have no other way in.
Yeah, some people have completely given up, as you can tell. Yeah, so the noise angle isn't going to work, I see. Oh, there's the market actually, so it could be one of those guys then. Well, it would be nice if we could maybe just grapple him, you know, and put him over here, but I don't think that's going to work. So first, stop the market they said about the card. Yeah, okay, but we want to stay inside the restricted area. But people will panic if he goes down, I think. Yeah, so what's on the far side? The stairs down, right in laser grid, which doesn't really concern us. And then from there forward, we have the enhanced interrogation chambers with the guy in the exosuit. Yeah, there's 3 people on this level. And all of them should occur, presumably.
This will be over soon.
I don't think we can knock him out. As you can see, it's not a valid aperture. You can shoot him, but people will see. That's a problem. So maybe it's not the way to go after all. Depends on what we can do with the guy in the exosuit, because I have no recollection. Never tried this before.
These handlers will not talk.
How did I trigger that? I did cloak, of course. Because the guy went down, I would figure. Something like this. Yeah, you keep searching.
Area is under police control.
Not dead, right?
I have a solution.
You're okay.
Yeah, okay, panic ending. So, oh, of course, the civilians saw the guy going down. This triggered the alert. Really? Why though? Doesn't make any sense, but evidently it does happen sometimes. Okay, I need to take the civilians into consideration, then I would figure.
There must be a way out of here. Wonder where Ark is hiding. Please, leave me alone.
Well, could have gone better, but then again, different launch, same goes.
Don't hurt me, please. No good.
Oh, it's going very well.
Don't hurt me, please.
Actually, nobody is shooting except for you. Fucking monolith goons here. Okay, so much for staying stealthy then. Evidently it didn't work. Fucking idiots, man.
There must be a way out of here.
Yeah, by the way, we can pickpocket these guys anyway, so we have to knock them out to find this key card. And some of those guys will have it, I'm hoping. Okay, so much for Mr. Stealth Adam Jensen. Unbelievable.
Don't hurt me, please. This is no good. No good.
Yeah, I think the civilians actually triggered the alert and not the cops themselves. That's really stupid. Because the other guy over here wasn't even on high alert. I'm a little bit conflicted as to how this is supposed to work, because the civilians triggered the alert. It doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe I can figure out what happened after looking at the footage. Okay, plenty of shotgun cartridges. I mean, it's something, but still. Not what we're here for, of course. But so far, it's a pretty botched start to our operation. At least we didn't kill anyone just yet. So I see they have the private little areas as well. Oh, coast seems clear for now. Yeah, okay. All these goons here, but you have on your computer, I don't think they are stupid enough to keep dirt on that thing. Well, they're not pretending, they're actually upholding the law. By any measure whatsoever.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Interesting, that must be the major in charge then. So they do have some dirt on their computer, but not the dirt we were looking for necessarily. Yeah, also that ARC a membership card, or whatever it was. Oh, some updates on Hengsha. That's interesting. Maybe they're also part of the Illuminati. Could be. I don't recognize all the faces we saw in the intro sequence of this game. $20,000 have been deported into this concentration camp. 20,000 really. So they're clearing out the entirety of Prague, all of augmented people, the entirety. Many previously licensed citizens will not be eligible for the new T73 permit verification card. This of course is entirely by design. Wow, really. I have no remorse for knocking out all these people, even though it was hard way to do it. Really wasn't. Oh, of course I would read about self-industries conveniently on this table, just as we are passing by. Yeah, of course the terrorist attack, I mean, you know, who was responsible, didn't really help that much. One of the only augmentation producing companies to survive the collapse. The other ones we haven't read about, I think. Or even heard about for that matter. Turn off the propaganda, please, thank you very much. Okay, so well, that was interesting. It's not exactly a smooth operation, you know, if we're honest with ourselves. But then again, live and learn as the saying goes. Despite playing for God knows how long, we haven't engaged in too many combat sections, so the final details are still a bit unknown to me. But if we start blasting here, kill all these goons, I mean, that's interesting and all, but not exactly very productive. There will always be more of them, especially since we're an augmented assassin. Yeah. Oh, so we thought of ourselves, maybe, maybe not. Yeah, right. I don't think I like these single-use augmentations, but we are sitting on 3 praxis points. But I don't think I will. The other way to go, of course. Yeah, this would lead into this side area, which is interesting. It is, of course, bulletproof glass, I would presume, so not even any point of trying that. Okay, a cop in the market someplace has a card on them. And we always search too, right? Okay, so 1 bit at a time as the saying goes. So are we just dropping down? But it of course also requires us to deal with the exosuit guy in some way or another, which is maybe difficult to achieve. Now we can give it a try. We can give it a try, it's the best I can promise. Don't snitch on me, sir. That would be swell. Yeah, I can immediately see like 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's right into the VD. Well, I guess we go for that. Surprise! But don't give us away, please. Yeah, I think we need EMP ammo to knock out this guy and then incapacitate him. Or in the other way around, you know what I mean. But of course we cannot get this guy out of here with the cops being around still. That's not going to work. Once again, the patrols are very tightly paced here. So if you make one mistake, then it's game over for Adam Jensen. And this time can stop when we're reloading ammo or switching ammo types. I do believe it does. Okay, well, he will be our first victim. Have to make sure that the exosuit guy isn't looking right now when we are knocking him down and dragging him around the corner. And I think this is the guy we're supposed to rescue right over here. And of course he knows nothing. Has never been a criminal in his life. But we also need to wait until he's far enough away because takedowns are no longer silent. Even if they're not lethal. We did learn that the hard way as well, didn't we? Yeah, just a couple of meters, sir. Nothing unusual going on back here. Yeah, this is still too close. They will notice. Guaranteed. I just... And of course, we also didn't direct the body in here. I really have come to some of the changes back here. I really do. I really do. That was like, what, 10 meters away, 50 meters, and still it wasn't unnoticed.
Nothing here. Watch my back.
What am I supposed to do about this here? What can I do? Oh, cannot come out after all. Oh, that's fantastic. There's another fucking... Oh, why are we here, Adam? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, so now it's time to go loud here, apparently.
Fucking panzers!
Neutralize the cops. Well, sure, right. Remember, Deus Ex 4 in Human Revolution, if you knocked someone out, it was completely silent, which of course was unrealistic. But then again, this guy was over here and waited specifically for the stupid idiot to walk to the other side of the room, and still wasn't good enough. I mean, what the heck are we supposed to do? Just shoot people with our shotgun or whatever? And of course, we also end up on the other side of the fucking doorway here for no reason whatsoever. Okay, what is that? Battle Rifle. Okay, so that's not a minigun, it's a Battle Rifle, der wir Ding. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Wow, so we learned something new then, I guess. But in a good way, and a rather frustrating way if I do this to myself. So, hello there. Enjoyed the scenery? Yeah.
Too bad. I was just starting to warm up to them.
My kind of humor.
I can try and get some more down here if that's what you want.
No. It is better this happens now before I become too attached. You mind untying me?
Sure.
So, was it Tibor or Adela that asked you to help me? Or something else?
Well, both factors. We really wanted to free you, because we learned many things about the cops, and none of them are good. Yeah, indeed.
A man getting savagely beaten isn't something I can just watch, regardless of the reason.
Well, you know cops, right? Assholes do not need a reason.
Well, this slightly more behaved in Prague.
I do know cops, and whether it's right or wrong, there's always a reason.
Look, all I know is that since the Ruzicka bombing, the police have been cracking down on us hard. They suspect Ark, of course, but they're blaming every AUG. For most of them, it's just another excuse to hurt us.
I thought you weren't a member of Ark.
My brother is. I just repair things for them sometimes. Heating units, security cameras. It is how I earn a living for my family.
Do you know if Ark was responsible for the Ruzicka bombing?
No. And I do not
Yeah, why would he know?
After this, I'm done with them. Being associated with Ark. Even if they are our only hope.
Oh, just notice the spare parts and the meat hook in the background.
You want to know what Ark is up to? You're going to have to ask them yourself.
Fair enough. How do I do that?
When you have robbed the man of all, the things... He is no longer the... He has no more of... Shit! Power? Something. Freedom. How does it go?
Are you feeling alright?
It is this week's passphrase. It is Selznick or Solzhenitsyn. Ah, I got it. When you rob a man of everything, he is no longer in your power. He is free again. Just remember the quote. It'll get you past Lubosh. He guards the way to the Ark elevator. Just repeat the quote, and he will let you in.
This'll help. Thank you.
Yes. Sincerely.
It is the least I can do.
I do appreciate it.
Thanks to you, I get to sleep in my own bed tonight.
Well, I think it's well advised, because the cops know that... Okay, whatever. Okay, so interesting. I think we search for the rest of the area and then call it quits for this lengthy recording session, but I'm not in favor of some of the game mechanics here, the changes, frankly. Yeah, a saw, a drill, and body parts on the ground here, and also the back here on this rack, and also the beat hook. Yeah, why? What else do I need to say about this? Nothing is necessary. Yeah, and we didn't find the card yet, so there must be another cop on the market someplace we need to knock out. Okay, speaking of security, there's a terminal, which is unlocked already. And turn off the stupid fucking camera. Thank you very much. Let me guess, these are cages for unlucky people, I would think. That seems... Yeah, of course there is even a ball in here. Wow, really, that's getting worse and worse and worse. Who thought it was possible? Maybe next time we actually shoot or kill. Maybe we should. The cops there won't stay asleep forever, would they though? Not sure there's anything else we could do about the people locked upstairs. I was about to say we can punch this open, but of course they have reinforced this against people with augmentations like ourselves. Well, at least we can talk to them, I think. Maybe.
A prison within a prison. That makes no sense.
Yeah, okay, well, also reinforced against augmented people, of course.
Just leave me alone, Wrench. Fucking traitor.
What? I'm not fucking for that because I haven't noticed. I was sneaking around here, you saw that, right? The commotion going on downstairs. So once again, people are blaming us for no fault on our own. Secondary, lots of secondary objectives here already. First stop the market. Well, few cops are still conscious here as it seems. Yeah, back here with a little pile of them. Yeah, okay, fantastic. Do you know anything about that? You of course triggered the alert, didn't you?
I must have done something terrible to deserve my augmentation.
No, don't think of it like this. That is necessary.
Just remember that.
Okay, market is set, not the narrows. That's what I thought. But we haven't found the market just yet, have we though?
God, my skin.
I'm not quite sure what you can do about the cops at the market. And of course, someone will notice what happened here eventually, or pretty soon for that matter.
Access granted.
Keep it together.
Yeah, these are just more holding cells. Why? Because it's a restricted area, but else for the B. Really? It closes automatically? I wasn't expecting that. Then again, it is a restricted area. So who's storing items in here? Police forces, because it's only for authorized use. Which means we can take them, no problem. Supply crate, huh? What is that? No idea. A story item. Well, it's a crate of supplies. Withhold courtesy of the cops, right? They're just storing the shit in here after quotation mark confiscating these items. Yeah, most likely. Yeah, that must be all the relief supplies they have been trying to get into this complex, only for the cops to steal shit. Probably. Would also explain why it's a restricted zone. Yeah, police stuff. Managed not to trigger the alert. That's unusual.
Access granted.
Could have been timed better maybe, but then again, there we go. No refunds. Yeah, even more supplies that withheld here. Well, booze, certainly, so also part of the smuggling operation, but it did say that. Then again, are you surprised that people start drinking when they're confined to this place? I don't think so. I think there must be hard currency then, otherwise why is this a story item? The weapons locker with, well, we don't need that, but we can sell it maybe.
With the planned expansion of Moonbase Omega has once again been placed on hold. Several financial backers were forced to pull out this week due to their involvement in an ongoing securities fraud investigation. Sources tell me that plans are still in the works for
Well, welcome to the market, but I think there will be plenty of opportunity to see what's on sale here, since we have some items we liberated from the police forces, and we can also even get more items, I believe. Yeah, we have a couple of shotguns to sell, like 10 or so, maybe. Okay, but I think we leave these things for next episode, because as much as I want to continue right now, I don't think I can. Yes. I'm not suspicious at all, am I though? Whatever you said, you fascist. Okay, so I think it's all we can do for today. So as usual, I think of watching, and I hope to see you next time.